Good evening and welcome to the daily Netzach Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. Today we're doing Siman Kuf Yud Aleph, starting from Seif Aleph. So, B'layla Shlifnei Erev Pesach, on the night before Erev Pesach, Boitkin as a Chometz, the search for the B'dikas Chometz is done. V'chayav Livduk Miyad B'Skil Layla, the Chiyuv, the obligation to start doing the search is immediately upon nightfall. And when this prohibition commences, as in from nightfall, it is also to begin eating, to do any work half an hour before nightfall in order that you get ready for this mitzvah. And make sure you don't miss it. Seif base. The search may only be performed by the light of a single wax candle, and not by a braided candle, as in multiple wicks. Because that's considered a torch, which has a but in a position where you don't have any other choice, and you don't have a wax candle, you may search with a candle of tallow. Seif Gimel. One searches all of the rooms where you have reason to be concerned that chometz may have gone into them. Even the sellers of haliyas and attics, the shops and the woodsheds. Any place where there is a reason to worry that chometz has gone in, may have gone in, you need to do bedika. Therefore, you also need to check any utensils which are used for storing chometz. So before the search, a person should have made sure that they've swept out all the different places that was used for chometz in order to make sure they're clean of the chometz, so it will be much easier for you to search after. Seif Dalad. Refes shel boker, a cowshed, shenoisim shama tevur lebehemoth lecher, where grain is put for the animals to eat. V'chein lord shel tana golim, and a chicken coop, shenoisim lahem sham tevur, where grain is put for the chickens. Einon srichim bedika, do not require bedika. Kishema loin is chamtza klar tevur. Maybe the grain didn't become chometz at all. Even if it did become chometz, shema achu akul, maybe they ate it all. V'lo shiru klum, and they did not leave over anything. However, im nosu lehem shama. However, they gave them their tevur chomutz, a grain that was already chometz. She'ein kan elo sofik echon, which gives only a single sofik. Shema achu akul. Now that sofik is whether they ate it all. Ein somchem al zeh. We do not rely on this assumption of tzrichin bedika, and it needs searching. As in the cowshed or the chicken coop would therefore need searching. Seif hey. Tzrichin livduk b'chol makomus. When you do the bedikas chometz, you need to make sure to search in all different places. Of his docking, in the crevices and in the cracks, as much as possible. V'gam kisim. Also, you should also search in pockets of clothing of your own and of the children, into which chometz is sometimes placed. Therefore, they need bedika. Want to check them out as well the following day, b'shas to be at the time of bir, the destruction of the chometz. Seif vav. Rooms which are sold to a non-Jew, together with chometz. Since they're not sold until the following day, the obligation to search falls upon him on the night of the 14th of Nisan, and therefore he's obligated to search for them. Seif Zayin. Before one begins to search, makes the bracha, but tivonu al bir chometz, on the destruction of chometz. Now, even though when you make the bracha, you say al bir chometz, which is the destruction, and even though at this present point you're not destroying it, we call mokum mevarach al bir. Nevertheless, it's appropriate to recite the blessing regarding the destruction of chometz. The fish miyad la'achar b'dika, since immediately following the search, you'll do bittul chometz, which will nullify any chometz of which he's unaware. Who habir, and this is considered the destruction of chometz, of which is one is unaware. One may not interrupt from when the bracha has been recited at the beginning of the search. It's in fact good practice not to make any interruption until the entire padika is complete, unless it relates specifically to the search. One may search a number of houses of bracha achas with a single bracha. You don't need to do a new bracha for each individual house. Seif ches. Yesh noyagim. Some have the minhag. Shekoidim habedika menichim pesusei lechem, to place small pieces of bread in places where the one who's performing the search will find them, because they're concerned they may not find anything or say bracha levatala, and his bracha will therefore be a bracha levatala. And however, it is obvious that one who does not perform a proper search, merely collects his piece of bread, has not fulfilled his obligation of B'dikas Chometz, but also bracha levatala, and he has recited a blessing in vain. Seif tes. The chometz that one leaves over for eating or selling to an idolater. Yaniach kedem b'dika must be placed before the search, in a place where it will be well kept or safeguarded. The chometz that one finds during the search, which is required to burn the following day. Again, he must place in a safeguarded place, and make sure he ties it up so in a bundle or something in a bag, whatever, to make sure none of it will get lost. You should place it in an obvious place, a conspicuous place. Therefore, he won't forget to burn it. See if you'd. Straight away after the search, one should immediately nullify the chometz of ikha bittul, who believe the fundamental nullification is in one's heart, meaning that you need to have the right kavanah while doing the bittul. You can't just say the words and not even think about it. You have to make sure that you really make sure this chometz means absolutely nothing to shiyuk. That means he has to really resolve in his heart that any of the chometz which is in the rishus, it's as if it does not exist. And it's of no importance. Offer, and it's like dust, and like something that serves no purpose. So the Chacham instituted that one must also express these matters verbally. And he should say Kol Chamira, the text of Kol Chamira, which is what we are about chometz. One who does not understand its meaning, Yoma Beloshem Chuhumevin. He should say it in any language that he understands it. So you could say it in English. All Sada and chometz which is found in my possession, which I have not seen, not destroyed, have been nullified and considered like the dust of the earth. And that concludes today's Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. Have a good evening.